finals of the 6th staging of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary Schools quiz. Let's give a round of applause for our students who have advanced to this round. Allow me to establish the protocol for today. Honorable Samuel Duggins, Minister of Agriculture, Small Business, Entrepreneurship, Cooperatives, et al. Ms. Delween Taylor, Permanent Secretary, Small Business, Entrepreneurship, Cooperatives, et al. Mrs. Erla Clark Allen, Registrar of Cooperatives. Mrs. Charnel McMaster, Assistant Registrar. Directors of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Limited, Mr. Peter Jenkins, Ms. Verna Brown, Mr. Cleon Brashaw, Mr. Coyote Sutton, Mr. Matthew Maguire. Mrs. Tahira Isaac, Business Development Officer at Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, and other staff members of the CCCU. Ms. Kashmeen Thompson Hope, General Manager of CUNA, and other members of the CUNA staff. Mr. Chris Liebert, President of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and other board members of the NCCU. Mr. David Allen, President of the Police Cooperative Credit Union, and other board members. Ms. Angelina Suku Bob, Vice President of the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, and other board members. Mrs. Shermel Woods and Mrs. J. Sonia Edwards, board members of the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, as well as staff of the SKCU. Mr. G. Sidney Newton, General Manager of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, and other members of the NCCU staff. Sankofa Maccabee, President of Gideon Force Cooperative, and other members of that cooperative. Solomon Morton, President of the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative, and other members of that cooperative. Dr. June Gishard Pine of the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society. Mrs. Janelle Williams Jacobs, Senior Education Officer in the Ministry of Education on St. Kitts. Mrs. Shanella Joseph Nisbet, Representative of the Ministry of Education on Nevis. Mr. Clyde Thompson, Immediate Past Registrar of Cooperatives. Head teachers and teachers of the various schools, students, well-wishers, parents included, supporters, all, good afternoon. Thank you so much for your indulgence. Allow me to give a prayer so that we can ensure that this afternoon's proceedings goes as planned. Miss Londi Esdale. Ms. Esdale of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
Thank you, Ms. Keynes. Good afternoon, everyone. And if I can crave your indulgence, may we all stand, please. Heavenly Father, we have gathered in this place this afternoon for this occasion. We thank you for fair weather. We thank you for traveling mercies. We thank you, God, for each and every one of our students who are all winners in their own rights. We thank you for their parents, their teachers, their guardians, who have been working with them over these past months to prepare them for today's activity. We thank you, God, for the spirit of cooperatism, which is what we are endeavoring to show in this gathering today. And so as we go through this exercise, we ask, Lord, that you will guide each and every one of us, our deliberations, O Lord, each student, as they hear, that they would hear clearly, that their answers would be given with confidence and clarity. We pray for the officials, that they would be able to do their work with diligence and in a quick time. And so everything today, God, we are putting it into your hand. We are asking you for your continued mercy and continued guidance in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much, Ms. Esdale. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now that time. And so it is my honor to turn you over to our moderator extraordinaire. She happens to be the Permanent Secretary for Sustainable Development, and she is the most fitting person to lead this afternoon's proceedings because she does so well at what she does. She's so well at what she does. She is Sherelita Doe Tyson, known to many of us as Shez Doe Tyson. A round of applause, please. And she will let you know the rules for this afternoon's activity, introduce the persons who are participating. Ms. Tyson.
Thank you very much, JD. Good afternoon, everyone. With the protocol established, I extend a very warm, friendly, and relaxed greeting to all my students who are participating today. This is the 6th edition, I think, of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperatives Limited Primary School Quiz Competition. As you heard, I'm Shez Doe Tyson, and I'm your moderator. Now, we have an outstanding galaxy of stars, and they are waiting to shine. I can see them looking at me now, and they're like, let's get on with it. Okay, let's get on with it. So, we have 8 schools. All righty. And we're going to start with the rules. You must have rules in everything that we do. So we're going to start with the rules. But before I start with the rules, I'm not seeing the smiles. I'm not seeing the smiles. I like to see the smiles. It lets me know you're okay. There they are. There they are. You're popping. Very good. So let's go with the rules. Now, the first rule. Only 2 persons shall represent the team. We have that. Am I right? Excellent. Good. Teams will draw lots to ascertain the seating arrangements and the questions that will be asked in the final round. You already did that because you're seated. Number 3, questions will be asked according to your seating arrangement. Where's number 1? Where do we start? So we start Sadler's, and then we'll go down to Immaculate Conception, and then we go right down, and then we come back to Joshua Obadiah, and then we go down. Got it? Great. We have 4 rounds, multiple choice, true and false, structured, and a scenario round. The scenario round will be a team round. Now in the 4th round, each student will choose lots to answer 1 question from the scenario questions. When we get there, we will go through all of that, and I'll explain to you the points. Next one, audience, no hints. Sorry, I didn't say it, that's the rule. And the moderator shall ask each question twice before you answer. So I'll ask the question and I'll repeat, and then you'll answer. Okay? Fantastic. Normal time to answer a question in rounds 1, 2, and 3, 15 seconds. Time limit for the scenario round is 1 minute. Tiebreaker round, time limit is 45 seconds. Super tiebreaker questions is 90 seconds maximum. Wow, that's a lot of time. There shall be no passing of questions, so when I ask a question and you don't answer, that's it. Doesn't go on to anyone else. The decision of the judges is final. I did not say that. It's on the paper. Last year, I had people calling me the day after. So I did not say it. A total of 5 points shall be awarded for each correct answer in rounds 1, 2, and 3. But in round 4, partially answered questions will be given 3 points. Wrong answers, 0. At the end of each round, point standing will be disclosed. So you will know after each round where you are and where you have to work a little harder. Okay? And the team amassing the highest number of points shall be declared the winner and get all the prizes. The team amassing the second and third number of points shall be declared second and third respectively. Now, in case of a tie, we will have instant death. Questions will be asked to separate the second from the third, or who is the winner for that particular tie. Participants will not be penalized for spelling who's. Breathe off, I'm sure you're happy about that. Competing teams, individuals will get the same tiebreaker question simultaneously. The individual amassing the highest number of points will be declared the best individual and will get a special gift. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something grand. The total scores along with the first, second, and third place teams will be announced at the end of the quiz. Note that the organizers may reserve the right to update, rework, or do anything they want to the questions as we go along if we realize there's an error. Okay? All right, that's enough rules. We are ready to go. I have a team right here behind me, so don't blame me, blame them. Okay? So they are the ones who are going to say whether we are wrong or right, and we are going to go to them. The judges are behind me as well. Yes, have they been introduced? Yes, well, this is going to be your time, judges, so you can know everybody who's working for you. Okay, so you know me. Let's go. Let's pass the mic along. I need to know who's behind me as well.
Good afternoon. My name is Clyde Thompson. I'm one of the judges.
Good afternoon, everyone. June Hughes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sherilia Massicott. I'm the last of the judges.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Serene Esdell, and I'm one of the scorers.
Joalyn Myers, I'm one of the scorers. I'm also the supervisor of cooperatives in Nevis.
Hi, everybody. I'm Valerie Richardson Mason, and I'm also a scorer.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tammy Herbert Liddy, representing the St. Kitts Credit Union, and I'll be your timer for this afternoon. So do have a great one, okay?
That mic doesn't like me today, so I'll just put it there. Okay, so now you know who's behind me. I now need to know who's where? In front of me, yes. Now I'm going to allow you to introduce yourselves for two reasons. One, I need to get your fancy names correct. And secondly, I'm testing your mic. So let's start with our first school, Sadler's Primary School. And who is the lead? Okay. Who is the lead? That's a good one. Teachers, help me out. Who's the first? Zalika. Okay, go ahead, Zalika. Okay, so I am assuming then that the lead is on the left. Okay, good. Let's go. Sadler's Primary School. Speaking to the mic. Press the button, yes, and it will turn red, and that is how you know your mic is on. Go ahead.
My name is Zalika Nolan, and I'm 11 years old.
Nice to meet you, Zalika.
My name is Zamik Taylor, and I am 11 years old.
Wonderful. Welcome, Sadlers. Yes. The next school is the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. Let's go, lead. On the left is the lead, yes.
My My name is Davina Diola, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay.
My name is Cariana Harris, and I'm 11 years old.
Wonderful. Let's hear it for Immaculate Conception Catholic School. Next school, the Beach Island Primary School.
My name is Ileana Zefrin, and I'm 11 years old.
Ileana, yes.
My name is Xavier Marine, and I am 11 years
old. Welcome, Beach Island Primary School. The next school is the Ivor Walters Primary School. And I'm sure the technical person is going to make his or her way up. We don't want them unsettled. And the technical person is coming. Okay, son, let's go.
My name is Zanera Jeffers, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay.
My name is Kamali Wan, and I am 10 years old.
Okay, welcome, Ivor Walters Primary School. And if I'm not mistaken, that school is from Nevis, am I right? Great. Now do one thing for me. Turn your names at an angle. Yes, so I can see. Very good. And you just pull the water back. Push your names forward. Great, so I can see your names. Okay, so we go to school number 5. Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. The reigning champion, yes, the reigning champion. Oh, they're not? Who won last year? Sandy Point. Oh, it was Sandy Point. I'm getting beyond myself, am I not? Let's go. Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School.
My name is Laurencia Berry, and I'm 10 years old.
Hi, Laurencia.
My name is Asha Daniel, and I'm 11 years old.
Welcome, Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. And the next school, number 6, is a T. Williams Primary School. It would have been so good to see the uniforms.
My name is Zanaya Watson, and I'm 9 years old.
Okay, Zanaya.
My name is Jonicia Library, and I'm 10 years old.
Welcome, T. Williams Primary School. And our 7th school is a Charlestown Primary School.
My name...
Just pull the mic down a little bit. Yes.
My name is Ivangia Weeks, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, Ivangia.
My name is Chelsea Alekram, and I am 10 years old.
Okay, welcome, Charlestown Primary School. That's the 2nd school from Nevis. And the 8th school is a Sandy Point Primary School, reigning champions, if I can now confirm, last year. Let's go.
My name is Isaron Harris, and I am 11 years old.
Okay.
My name is Joshua Challenger, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay, welcome Sandy Point. Ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause for our stars of the day. Okay, Sandy Point, just turn your name a little bit so I can see your names. Yes, okay, all righty. Okay, so without any further ado, may I please have the questions? We are ready to go. T.V. Williams, your mic is on. Okay, turn your mic off. Just press the button. Yes. When it's your turn, you will put it. Okay? Okay. And am I allowed to turn the papers now? Okay, here we go. All right. So remember, your question first, Zalika. Then I'll go to you, Kariana. Then I'll go to Iliana. Then I'll go to Zenaro. Thank you very much. Then I'll go to Laurencia. Then I'll go to Zanai. You see, I tell you these names are fancy. Then I will go to Ivangia. Then I will go to Desarian. Yes, the name is just behind there, so just pull the name a little bit back. Okay, so that is going to be how we do the first part. After that is finished, I'll come to you, Zamik, And then I'll go to you, David, and the second person write down. Understand? Okay, here we go. Zalika, your question. True or false? The St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative Leagues Board has 8 delegates. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative Leagues Board has 8 delegates. Is it true or false? True. Correct. Let's hear the support. We are not in church. We are not taking communion. Let's hear the support for the children. Number 2, question number 2 goes to Keriana, Immaculate Conception. Mr. Clyde Thompson is the current registrar of cooperatives. Mr. Clyde Thompson is the current registrar of cooperatives.
False.
That is correct. Question number 3 to Ileana. At its annual general meeting, a cooperative is required to appoint an accountant. At its annual general meeting, a cooperative is required to appoint an accountant.
False.
That is correct. Zenario, Ivor Walters Primary School. Your question. In most cases, the president or chairman in a cooperative is elected from the floor of members. In most cases, the president or chairman in a cooperative is elected from the floor of members.
False.
That is correct. Joshua Obadiah, Laurencia, your question. The Gideon Force Cooperative's main place of operation is Newton Ground. The Gideon Force Cooperative's main place of operation is Newton Ground.
False.
That is correct. Zene, the Department of Cooperatives in St. Kitts is located in Laguit. The Department of Cooperatives in St. Kitts is located at Laguit.
True.
That is correct. Evangelia, the real power of a cooperative lies in the members during an inspection. The real power of a cooperative lies in the members during an inspection. That is correct. Desarian. The Director of Agriculture is responsible for inspecting the records of the farmers' cooperative societies.
False.
The Director of Agriculture is responsible for inspecting the records of the farmers' cooperative societies.
False.
That is correct. And so we have it down for the first part. For the first answers, the first respondents, we now go to the second respondents. So Zamik, your question. Gustav Liebert is the president of the Capistia Fishermen's Marketing and Supplies Cooperative Society. Mr. Gustav Liebert is the president of the Capistia Fishermen's Marketing and Supplies Cooperative Society.
False.
That's incorrect. Davine, your question. Miss Denise Garfield was the first female to serve as general manager of the Caribbean Confederation. Miss Denise Garfield was the first female to serve as general manager of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions.
False.
That is correct. Okay, Tonio. Yes. Xavier, your question. As part of its activity for Cooperative Week 2024, a beach cleanup was organized at the beach in Deep Bay. As part of its activity for Cooperative Week 2024, a beach cleanup was organized at the beach in Deep Bay.
False.
That is correct. Kamali, your question. One of the highlights of the AgroStrip 2024 was the making of cassava bread by the Lyomega Agricultural Cooperative. One of the highlights for AgroStrip 2024 was the making of cassava bread by the Lyomega Agricultural Cooperative.
True.
That is correct. Did you get some? Okay. We go to Asher. Asher, your question. Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society hosts organic market only at the Gideon Force Farm. Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society hosts organic markets only at the Gideon Force Farm.
False.
That is true. That is correct. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It means that is correct. Jonicia, your question. The Lyomega Agricultural Cooperative Society is located at St. Peter's. The Lyomega Agricultural Cooperative Society is located at St. Peter's.
True.
That's incorrect. It's actually located in Keon, where I'm from. So we go to Chelsea Lacram. Chelsea, you're ready. Your question. The registrar at the Department of Cooperatives has the power to suspend the registration of a cooperative. Again, the registrar at the Department of Cooperatives has the power to suspend the registration of a cooperative.
True.
That is correct. And Joshua, your question. A maximum of 15 persons can form the board of directors. A maximum of 15 persons can form the board of directors.
True.
That is incorrect. Okay. And that's one question for each person. And we continue. Back to Zalika. Your question, Zalika. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League is a national representative body for all cooperative societies in St. Kitts and Nevis. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League is a national representative body for all cooperative societies in St. Kitts and Nevis.
False.
That is true. Incorrect. Okay, now I have to say something because I'm hearing a little whispers. You cannot help your partner. Not yet. Okay? Yes, so you have to be very quiet. Okay, let's go to Kariana. Your question, Immaculate Conception Catholic School. International Cooperatives Day 2024 was celebrated on July 6th. International Cooperatives Day 2024 was celebrated on July 6th, 2024.
True.
That is correct. Let's go to Ileana. Your question, Ileana. Democratic member control means that the members can participate in the making of policies of the cooperatives. Democratic member control means that the members can participate in the making of policies of the cooperative.
False.
That is true. That is incorrect. Oh no, don't worry, don't argue, don't stress. We're too early in the game, don't worry about it. Have plenty more questions to come. Let's go, Zenario. I won't get it right until the third round. Let's go, your question. There are 5 registered farmers cooperatives in St. Kitts. There are 5 cooperatives, look at me now. There are 5 registered cooperative societies in St. Kitts.
False.
That is correct. Okay, now this is what I'm observing now. Look at me when you're answering. Right? Look at me. Am I pretty enough? Okay, yes. Look at me. Because you're looking at the partner, naturally, you know, they're whispering something. So look at me when you're answering the questions. Okay, let's go. It's Miss Berry, Laurencia, your turn. Your question. The government of St. Kitts Nevis controls the pricing of goods and services within a cooperative. I repeat, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis controls the pricing of goods and services within a cooperative.
False.
That is correct. Zene, your question. The Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions is a tertiary or third level apex body. The Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions is a tertiary or third level apex body.
True.
That is correct. Ivangia, your question. In the year 2010, all cooperative societies were regulated by the Department of Cooperatives. In the year 2010, all cooperative societies were regulated by the Department of Cooperatives.
False.
That is true. Incorrect answer. We go to Sandy Point. And Mr. Harris, Desarian, your question. The number of directors to be elected is determined by the Cooperative Act. The number of directors to be elected is determined by the Cooperative Act.
False.
That's correct. And we now go to the seconders. Wake up. Zamik, your question. A board member of a cooperative can be 19 years of age. A board member of a cooperative can be 19 years of age.
False.
That is true. Incorrect answer. Davin, your question. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union lends money to its members in Nevis only. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union lends money to its members in Nevis only. That is correct. They lend to all citizens. Oh, thank you for telling me that. Okay, let's go to Xavier. Your question. Xavier. Yes, got it right now, Xavier. Our future initiative, sorry, my mistake, one future initiative of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League is bulk purchasing of operational materials and supplies for member cooperatives. That's a long one. Let's go again. One future initiative of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League is bulk purchasing of operational materials and supplies for member cooperatives. That is true, yes, it's true. Wrong answer. Okay, Kamali, your question. The board of directors is responsible for keeping a watchful eye on all activities and communities in a cooperative to make sure they work according to the law. The board of directors is responsible for keeping a watchful eye on all activities and committees in a cooperative to make sure they work according to the law.
False.
That's correct. Asha, the board of directors report to the supervisory committee. The board of directors report to the supervisory committee.
False.
That's correct. Janicia, your question. Members in a cooperative society are to work as a team to satisfy their collective needs. Members of a cooperative society are to work as a team to satisfy their collective needs.
True.
That's correct. Chelsea, your question. Beekeepers in the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative have a responsibility to contribute towards. Beekeepers in the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative have a responsibility to contribute towards the group.
False.
No. That is true. And Joshua, last question goes to you. If you become a member, look at me now. If you become a member of the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative, one of your benefits will be to get your beekeeping equipment free. If you, no consultations there, not at all. Look at me. If you become a member of the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative, one of your benefits will be to get your beekeeping equipment free.
False.
That's correct. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the first round. Let's hear the points and let's see what's going on with the judges. Now let me just mention while the judges tally, whatever the scores are, it's still early. Okay? So all you will do is do better in round 2. Got it? All right, let's go. Judges, over to you.
Yes.
Oh, the scorers.
Yes, scorers. At the end of round 1, our true and false section. At the end of our true and false round, Sadler's Primary, 5 points. ICCS, 20 points. We clap at the end for everybody, please. Beach Island Primary, 10 points. Ivor Walters Primary, 20 points. Joshua Obadiah Williams, 20 points. Tyrrell Williams Primary, 15 points. Charlestown Primary, 10 points. And Sandy Point Primary, 15 points. A round of applause. Awesome.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor. The Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, CUNA or ECS, the Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the Park Hyatt St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts, Gideon Force Cooperative Society, the St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited, Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, Rock Lobster, Marshalls, SPACs. We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
That we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we stand. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are one climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
Check on your batteries. Check. Emergency center. Check. Store up your water. Check. And board up your window. Check. So you got to play safe before it is too late. Check. Disaster could happen anytime, any place. Check on your elders. Check. And your insurance. Check. Secure the animals. Check. Tie down the gas tank. Check. Don't intoxicate. You got to play it safe. Disaster could happen anytime, any place.
For more information, contact your national.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
That we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we stand. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are one climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
And so we are ready to resume. Round two. We are now more comfortable and we are ready to go. Multiple choice. Same order, we start with the Sadler Secondary School first respondent, and we go down, and then we go down to the second respondent accordingly. Multiple choice. Let's begin with Zalika. Your question: which of the following is not needed to become a member of the Police Cooperative Credit Union? A, entrance fee. B, membership form. C, utility bill. D, pay slip. Which of the following is not needed to become a member of the Police Cooperative Credit Union? A, entrance fee. B, membership form. C, utility bill. D, pay slip.
Pay slip.
Correct. Kariana, your question. The president of the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union is A, Melissa Phillip. B, Edward Gift. C, Janet Harris. D, Peter Jenkins. The president of the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union is A, Melissa Phillip. B, Edward Gift. C, Janet Harris. And D, Peter Jenkins.
B.
Okay, turn your name tags, just angle them nicely. Yes. Ileana, your question. In which country is the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions headquarters located? A, Barbados. B, St. Kitts and Nevis. C, Jamaica. And D, St. Lucia. I repeat, in which country is the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions headquarters located? A, Barbados. B, St. Kitts and Nevis. C, Jamaica. D, St. Lucia.
B.
B, St. Kitts Nevis. You're correct. Zenara, your question. Who within a credit union does internal auditing and is known as the cooperative watchdog? A, the board of directors. B, the general manager or chief executive officer. C, the accountant. And D, the supervisory and compliance committee. I repeat, who within a credit union does internal auditing and is known as the cooperative watchdog? A, the board of directors. B, the general manager or chief executive officer. C, the accountant. And D, the supervisory and compliance committee.
D.
Repeat?
D.
D, that is correct. Laurencia, your question, Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. The overall number of cooperatives registered in St. Kitts is A, 41, B, 39, C, 24, D, 36. The overall number of cooperatives registered in St. Kitts is A, 41, B, 39, C, 24, and D, 36.
39.
39, B, correct. I get a feeling that things are going to get very hot in here very soon. Let's go. Mr. Watson, Tyrrell Williams Primary School, Zane. The maximum number of persons that can sit on a board of directors is A, 13, B, 10, C, 8, D, 7. I repeat, the maximum number of persons that can sit on a board of directors is A, 13, B, 10, C, 8, D, 7.
A.
A, you're right, 13. Ivangia, your question. Which cooperative provided a primary school with solar energy? A, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. B, Foy's Agricultural Women Cooperative Society. C, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. And D, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. I repeat, which cooperative provided a primary school with solar energy? A, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. B, Foy's Agricultural Women Cooperative Society. C, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. Or D, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union.
B.
B, correct. Desarian, your question. Name the cooperative society which provides an award for the top agricultural science student at one of our high schools. A, Lyomega Agricultural Cooperative Society. B, the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society. C, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. D, Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society. I repeat, name the cooperative society which provides an award for the top agricultural science student at one of our high schools. Is it A, Lyomiga Agricultural Cooperative Society, B, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society, C, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society, or D, Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society?
Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society.
That is right. Correct. Let's go. Zamik, your question. The St. Kitts and Nevis Cooperative Leagues Board is comprised of 9 delegates, B, 7 delegates, C, 8 delegates, D, 13 delegates. I repeat. The St. Kitts and Nevis Cooperative Leagues Board is comprised of delegates. A, 9 delegates. B, 7 delegates. C, 8 delegates. D, 13 delegates.
8 delegates.
8 delegates. You're correct. I told you it's going to get hot. I can feel it. Jackets off. Let's go. Davin, your question. How many years has CCCU been operating from its headquarters in the Federation? A, 25 years. B, 20 years. C, 30 years. D, 40 years. I repeat, how many years has the CCCU been operating from its headquarters in the Federation? A, 25 years. B, 20 years. C, 30 years. D, 40 years.
D.
D, that's incorrect. They have been here for 20 years, not 40. Xavier, thank you, Xavier. And she looks at me and waits for me to get it wrong. Your question, and I don't disappoint her. Your question, Xavier. To drive Caribbean cooperatives towards improved economic competitiveness and social well-being is a mission statement for which of the following? A, the World Council of Credit Unions. B, Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions. C, International Cooperative Alliance. And D, St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League. I'll repeat. To drive cooperative, my error. I repeat. To drive Caribbean cooperatives towards improved economic competitiveness and social well-being is the mission statement for which of the following? A, World Council of Credit Unions. B, Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions. C, International Cooperative Alliance. And D, St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League. D, that's incorrect. The correct answer is B, Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions. We go to Kamali. So, your question. One cooperative society that produces jams is St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative, A, B, Lyomiga Agricultural Cooperative, C, St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative, and D, St. Kitts Jams and Jellies Society. One cooperative society that produces jams is A, St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative, B, Lyomiga Agricultural Cooperative, C, St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative, and D, St. Kitts Jams and Jellies Society.
St. Kitts Agro-Processors.
That's it. C, yep. Let's go, Asher, your question. Name a local credit union with a branch on St. Kitts and one on Nevis. A, St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. B, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. C, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. D, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. I repeat, Name a local credit union with a branch on St. Kitts and one on Nevis. A. St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. B. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. C. St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. And D. First Federal Cooperative Credit Union.
First Federal Cooperative Credit Union.
That's it. D. You got it right. Let's go, Janicia. Your question. Which cooperative society employs the most people in St. Kitts and Nevis? A. St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. B. Police Cooperative Credit Union. C. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. And D. Nevis Farmers Cooperative. I repeat, which cooperative society employs the most people in St. Kitts and Nevis? A. St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. B. Police Cooperative Credit Union. C. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. And D. Nevis Farmers Cooperative.
B.
B. Police Cooperative Credit Union. That's incorrect. The correct answer is the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. Let's go to Chelsea, your question. One mandatory record which a society must have is A, at least 15 members. B, a highly visible sign with its name of the business. B, C, a set of bylaws. And D, all of the above. I repeat, a mandatory record which a cooperative society must have is A, at least 15 members. B, a highly visible sign with its name on the business. C, a set of bylaws. And D, all of the above.
C.
Correct. A set of bylaws. And we go to Joshua. Your question, Joshua. Which section of the Cooperative Societies Act, Cap 2104, deals with registration? A, Section 15. B, Section 31. C, Section 41. D, Section 10. I repeat, which section of the Cooperative Societies Act, Cap 21.04, deals with registration? A, Section 15. B, Section 31. C, Section 41. D, Section 10.
Section 15.
Section 15, you're correct. Zamik, your question. No, we go to Zalika. Zalika, your question. Sadler's Primary School, Sadler's Secondary is on my mind. Zalika, your question. Which organization sets the theme for International Cooperatives Day? A, the International Cooperative Alliance. B, the World Confederation of Cooperatives. C, the International Labour Organization. And D, World Council of Credit Unions. I repeat, which organization sets the theme for International Cooperatives Day? A, the International Cooperative Alliance. B, World Confederation of Cooperatives. C, the International Labour Organization. And D, the World Council of Credit Unions.
B.
B. That's incorrect. The answer is A, the International Cooperative Alliance. Let's go to Kariana, your question. Name the organization which provides insurance coverage for credit unions in the Caribbean. A, National Caribbean Insurance. B, Sagicor Insurance, C, Nagico Insurance, D, Kuna Insurance. I repeat, name the organization which provides insurance coverage for credit unions in the Caribbean. A, National Caribbean Insurance, B, Sagicor Insurance, C, Nagico Insurance, and D, Kuna Insurance.
D.
D, Kuna. Correct. Ileana, your question. Which cooperative society's motto is, "We say yes"? Is it A, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, B, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Credit Union, C, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, and D, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union? I repeat, which cooperative society's motto is, "We say yes"? Is it A, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, B, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society, C, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, and D, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union? A, you're correct. Zenaro, got you, that's it. Your question. Which of the following cooperatives is not regulated by the Financial Services Regulatory Commission? A, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, B, Police Cooperative Credit Union, C, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society, and D, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. I repeat, which of the following cooperatives is not regulated by the Financial Services Regulatory Committee? Is it A, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, B, Police Cooperative Credit Union, C, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society, and D, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union?
C.
You are right. Correct. Laurencia, your question. Which of the following is not a position served on the board of directors of a cooperative society? A, Secretary, B, President, C, Accountant, and D, Vice President. I repeat, which of the following is not a position served on the board of directors of a cooperative society? A, Secretary, B, President, C, Accountant, and D, Vice President.
Accountant.
Accountant, C, you're correct. Doesn't serve on the board. Mr. Watson, your question. The General Manager of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Union is A, Miss Dawn Williams, B, Miss Denise Garfield, C, Mrs. Janet Harris, D, Mr. Peter Jenkins. I repeat, the General Manager of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions is A, Miss Dawn Williams, B, Miss Denise Garfield, C, Mrs. Janet Harris, and D, Mr. Peter Jenkins.
B.
B, you're right. Mrs. Denise Garfield is the GM of the CCCU. Okay, Ivangia, your question. Don't look so sad. It's a very easy question.
It is not locking off.
The Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions has a total membership of A, 2 million, B, 2.5 million, C, 2.6 million, and D, 2.7 million. I repeat, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions has a total membership of A, 2 million, B, 2.5 million, C, 2.6 million, and D, 2.7 million.
C.
C, you're correct, 2.6 millions. We go over to Ivangia. Your question? No, I'm giving you a double. Imagine that. You're getting a double in November. Let's go to Desarian. Desarian, your question. Our members are our movement is the slogan for which credit union? Is it the A, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, B, Police Cooperative Credit Union, C, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, and D, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union? I repeat, our members are our movement is the slogan for which credit union? A, the St. Kitts, my mistake. I repeat the entire question. I flip the page. Our members are our movement is the slogan for which credit union? A, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, B, Police Cooperative Credit Union, C, St. Kitts Nevis Credit Union, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, and D, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union.
B.
B, Police Cooperative Credit Union. Zamik, your question. Which of the following records should be kept by the cooperative society? A, share ledger. B, cash journals receipt. C, stock record book. D, all of the above. I repeat, which of the following records should be kept by the cooperative society? A, share ledger. B, cash journal receipt. C, stock record book. And D, all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above, you're correct. These minds are young and brilliant, aren't they? Indeed. I did this quiz last year and I can't even remember the answers, and the answers were in front of me. Let's go. Davin, Adiola, your question. The Dash is a team of members elected at an annual meeting. The Dash is a team of members elected at an annual general meeting. A, the Education Committee. Cooperative officers. C, Regulatory Services Commission. And D, Board of Directors. The Dash is a team of members elected at an annual general meeting. A, the Education Committee. B, Cooperative officers. C, Financial Regulatory Services. And D, Board of Directors.
D.
D, you're right. Board of Directors. Let's go, Xavier. Who is responsible for reporting the financial status of the cooperative society? A, the chairman. B, the president. C, the accounts department. D, the treasurer. I repeat, who is responsible for reporting the financial status of the cooperative society? A, the chairman. B, the president. C, the accounts department. And D, the treasurer.
D. D.
D, you're correct. That came from deep. A good guess. Let's go, Kamali, your question. Give one function of the Department of Cooperatives. A, registration of all cooperative credit union societies. B, inspection and monitoring. C, providing loans for producer cooperatives. D, A, and B only. I repeat, give one function of the Department of Cooperatives. A, registration of all cooperative credit union societies. B, inspection and monitoring. C, providing loans for producer cooperatives. D, A, and B only.
Inspection and monitoring.
That is correct. we go to Asha, your question. Which is not an affiliated member of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League? A, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. B, St. Kitts Teachers Cooperative Credit Union. C, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited. And D, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited. I repeat, which is not an affiliated member of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League? A, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. B, St. Kitts Teachers Cooperative Credit Union. C, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited. And D, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
St. Kitts Teachers Cooperative.
You're right. B. And we are heading down to the end, and we have Jonicia. Your question, Jonicia. Ready? Here we go. Which is not a registered fishermen's cooperative society in the Federation? A, Sandy Point Fishermen's Cooperative Society. B, Newtown Fishermen's Cooperative Society. D, Capistia Fishermen's Cooperative Society. And D, Nevis Fishermen's Cooperative Society. I repeat, which is not a registered fishermen's cooperative society in the Federation? A, Sandy Point Fishermen's Cooperative Society. B, Newtown Fishermen's Cooperative Society. C, Capistia Fishermen's Cooperative Society. And D, Nevis Fishermen's Cooperative Society. B, you're right, Newtown Fishermen's Cooperative Society. Chelsea, your question. Which of the following cooperative societies celebrate the anniversary of the reopening of the Sandy Point Public Market? A, Sandy Point Agro-Processing Cooperative Society. B, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. C, Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society. And D, Sandy Point Fishermen's Cooperative Society. I repeat, which of the following cooperative societies celebrate the anniversary of the reopening of the Sandy Point Public Market? A, Sandy Point Agro-Processors Cooperative Society. B, Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. C, Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society. And D, Sandy Point Fishermen's Cooperative Society.
B.
B, you're right, SPACs. And Joshua, your final question. Which is not a savings account being offered by credit unions? A, regular member accounts. B, special savings accounts. C, Christmas savings account. And D, line of credit account. I repeat, which is not a savings account being offered by the credit unions? A, regular member account. B, special savings account. C, Christmas savings account. D, line of credit account.
Line of credit account.
Line of credit, you're right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the multiple choice section. And we are now going to hear from the scorers. Now, this is where it's going to get tough, because you have to listen to see where you are. If you're in the top, stay there. And if you're soon to the top, get to the top. So let's hear the scorers.
At the end of round 2, we have Sadler's Primary. They got a total of 15 points, and now they're at 20. ICCS got a total of 15 points, and they're at 35. Beach Allen Primary, 15 points. They are at 25. Ivor Walters in round 2, they got 20 points, so they now have 40 total. Joshua Badiah Williams, 20 points in round 2, 40 total. Tyrell Williams Primary, 15 points in round 2, a total of 30 points. Charlestown Primary, 20 points in round 2, a total of 30 points. And Sandy Point Primary, 20 points in round 2, a total of 35 points.
Okay. There we had it. The points at the end of round 2. We have two ties at the top, 2 ties for second, 1 in third, 2 ties for fourth, and 1 will get better very soon.
Very much so.
So now you have to pick up the pace. You have to step up, those of you who are not yet at the top, because this is where it's going to matter. Okay? So we now go into round 3. And in this round, it's a short answer section. So you will give me the answers. You will give me the answers. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody said no. All right, let me just get my questions ready here. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay, now in this round, you will give me the answers. Short answers. Here we go. 1, Zalika, Sadler's Primary School, sorry. Your question, name an outreach program that the St. Kitts Credit Union has been involved with. I repeat, name an outreach program that the St. Kitts Credit Union has been involved with. Time. Answer? Breakfast program at the Beach Allen Primary School. Yes, I feel you too. I feel it. It still feels like, oh gosh, yes. Kariana, your question. Who is the Federal Minister of Cooperatives? Who is the Federal Minister of Cooperatives?
Honorable Samuel Duggins.
Okay. Minister, is she correct? All right, very good. Number 3, Ileana, your question. Name the founder of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Name the founder of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Time. Answer, Mr. Ingle Blackett. Xavier, Look at me next time when she's answering as well. Okay, let's go. Miss Jeffers, your question. Can't go wrong with the surnames. What is the name of the local apex body that the credit unions of St. Kitts and Nevis are affiliated with? Give the full name. What is the name of the local apex body that the credit unions of St. Kitts and Nevis are affiliated with? Give the full name.
The St. Kitts Nevis Apex Body League. Wait. The St. Kitts Apex National Body League.
Judges, your call. No. You're close. It's the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League. Okay. Laurentia, your question. The chief officer in charge of regulating credit unions is called dash. The chief officer in charge of regulating credit unions is called dash.
Register of Credit Unions.
That is correct. Got it on the button. Zanai, your question. Before it was the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, what was the name of the institution? Before it was the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, what was the name of the institution?
Bastia Cooperative Credit Union.
That is correct. Ivangia, your question. What local cooperative has a tractor to help its members with land preparation? I repeat, which local cooperative has a tractor to help its members with land preparation?
The Amiga Agricultural Cooperative Society.
That is correct. Desireen, your question. Which cooperative principle is a cooperative society obeying when it holds its annual general meeting? Which cooperative principle is a cooperative society obeying when it holds its annual general meeting?
Democratic member control.
That is correct. Zamik Sadlers, your question. Which cooperative society erected a bus stop to serve its members and the public? I repeat, which cooperative society erected a bus stop to serve its members and the community? And the public, sorry. Time. Answer, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. It's right in front of where I work. And it's well used, I can tell you that much. So we go to Davine. A credit union built a bus stop to serve its members and the community. Which cooperative principle is it satisfying? I repeat, a credit union built a bus stop to serve its members and the community. Which cooperative principle is it satisfying?
Concern for community.
Very good, that's correct. Miss Moraine, your question. I disappointed you, didn't I? I know, I saw it on her face. Junior savings societies in St. Kitts have bought shares in a particular local business. Name this business. I repeat, junior savings cooperative societies in St. Kitts have bought shares in a particular local business. Name this business. Time. Answer, the St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society. Kamali, your question. Which local cooperative has all female members? Which local cooperative has all female members?
Forest Agricultural Women Cooperative Society.
That's it. The Forest Agricultural Women's Cooperative Society. Let's go to Asha. Your question. Who has the power to cancel the registration of a non-financial cooperative society? Who has the power to cancel the registration of a non-financial cooperative society?
The secretary.
Repeat.
The secretary.
Nope. It's the registrar of cooperatives. Janicia, your question? Members buy shares in a cooperative society. At a later date, the cooperative pays its members dividend. Which cooperative principle is being obeyed here? I repeat, members buy shares in a cooperative society. At a later date, the cooperative pays a dividend to its members. Which cooperative principle is being obeyed here?
Democratic member control.
No, I'm sorry, that's not it. It's the member economic participation. Let's go to Chelsea. Your question. Name the international body which partners with the International Cooperative Alliance to promote cooperatives around the world. I repeat, name the international body which partners with the International Cooperative Alliance to promote cooperatives around the world.
The International Labour Organization.
You are so right. That's correct. And Sandy Point, your question. Joshua, name the business in Charlestown that gave the Nevis Credit Union Limited its first home of operations. Name the business in Charlestown that gave the Nevis Credit Union Limited its first home of operations.
Civil service. Civil service.
No, that's not correct. The answer is A.L. Evelyn Limited. Let's go to Zalika. A local cooperative holds a special annual ceremony during International Cooperatives Day program of activities. What is the ceremony called? And which cooperative organizes this ceremony? I repeat, a local cooperative holds a special annual ceremony during International Cooperatives Day program of activities. What is this ceremony called? And which cooperative organizes this ceremony? Time. Answer. Sandy Point Public Market Reopening Anniversary Ceremony, and it is held by the Sandy Point Agricultural Cooperative Society. Next question goes to who? That's right, Keriana, your question. The St. Kitts Agro Processors is involved in selling processed goods. What other two activities are they involved in? I repeat, the St. Kitts Agro Processors is involved in selling processed goods. What other two activities are they involved in?
Import of bottles to members and sales of goods.
Judges. The judges say yes. Ileana, your question. Give the names of 2 apex cooperative bodies which operate in St. Kitts and Nevis. Give the names of 2 apex cooperative bodies which operate in St. Kitts and Nevis. Give the names of 2 apex cooperative bodies which operate in St. Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society.
Speak loud so the judges can hear you.
Apex Schools Cooperative Society.
Time. She got 1 correct. Could have been either the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions or the St. Kitts Nevis Cooperative League. Okay, so we go on to Zenario. Your question. List 2 of the most outstanding features of a cooperative. List 2 of the most outstanding features of a cooperative. Time. Democratically controlled, its members are its owners, and it offers dividends on shares. So we go up to Laurencia, your question. A cooperative recently received a grant of $100,000. Name the society and state what the grant would be used for. I repeat, a cooperative recently received a grant of over $100,000. Name the society and state what the grant would be used for.
St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society, and the grant will be used for a honey farm in the Charles area. It will be the first honey farm in the Leeward Island.
That is correct. Zanai, your question? The junior savings was first established in several pilot schools. Give the original names of 2 of these schools. I repeat, the junior savings was first established in several pilot schools. Give the original names of 2 of these schools. That is correct. Yes. And the other 2 would have been Molyneux and Charlestown Girls School. Evangelia, your question. Give 2 activities which are done at the first meeting of the Board of Directors. Give 2 activities which are done at the first meeting of the Board of Directors.
Appoint an accountant and elect a board of directors.
Judges. No. The judges say no. Appoint officers, adopt operating policies, make banking and other financial arrangements, and appoint authorized signing officers. Okay, good attempt though, very good attempt. Let's go on to, is it Desarian? Your question. Name two new activities added to the celebration of International Cooperatives Day 2024 celebrations. Name two new activities that were added to the celebration of International Cooperatives Day 2024 celebrations.
Taste and see meet and greet and signage unveiling ceremony.
That is correct. Zamik, your question? Where is the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited located? Where is the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited located? Time. Answer: the Ingle Blackett Building, corner of Chapel Street and Featherbed Alley, Charlestown, in Nevis. Davin, your question. List two cooperative principles. List two cooperative principles.
Concern for community and democratic member control.
That is correct. Mulrain, your question? Yes. The Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative holds two special activities annually. Name them. The Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative holds two special activities annually. Name them. Time. Answer: Elderly Day on the Farm, and 2, Organic Market. Okay, so Kamali, your question. Give 2 functions of the Department of Cooperatives. Give 2 functions of the Department of Cooperatives. Time. We had 4 to choose from. Registration, inspection and monitoring, lead and manage, and supervision and regulation of. So we go on to 3 credit unions in St. Kitts have women as their CEOs or manager. Name 2 of these credit unions and name the women who are their CEOs or managers. I hear you. Name 3 credit unions in St. Kitts have women as their CEOs or manager. Name 2 of these credit unions and name the women who are their CEOs or manager.
Police Cooperative Credit Union, Don Williams.
Time. Janet Harris, St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, Melissa Phillip, Police Cooperative Credit Union, and Don Williams, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Good attempt, though. Good attempt. Jonicia, your question? Who declared the first International Year of Cooperatives, and what year was it celebrated? Who declared the first International Year of Cooperatives, and what year was it celebrated?
The United Nations General Assembly 2012.
That's it. That's it. Chelsea, your question. Give the names of 2 persons serving on the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Board of Directors and give their positions. I repeat, give the names of 2 persons serving on the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Board of Directors and give their positions. Ah, she just got it. I saw the spark. Peter Jenkins, President. Vice President Catherine Forbes. Secretary Venicia Walters. Director Cleon Bradshaw. Director Verna Brown. Director Matthew Maguire. Director Don Williams. And Director Coyote Sutton. So we had what, 6 to choose from, 7? Okay. Finally, Joshua, your question. Give 2 ways that members of the cooperative should help their cooperative. Give 2 ways that members of the cooperative should help their cooperative.
They should help their cooperative by buying shares and buying supplies for the cooperative.
Judges? Yes? Okay, the judges say you're correct. You know, it takes a high level of intelligence to reward answers, right? Yes. So the judges say that you are correct. Okay, and that brings us to the end of this round. And this is where it's getting tight. So we want to hear the points. After that, we'll take a 5-minute break, reorganize, and then we'll come back for the last round. Judges. Scorers, yes. And while the scores are tallying, let me just congratulate all of you. I think you're doing very well. Very good job so far. I am almost 10 times 100, and it takes a lot of guts to stand up in front of people and, to sit in front of people and give answers. So we have to support our young people every time. We have to support them. Okay.
Yes.
Scores, you ready?
Yes,
Here
we
go.
are. So at the end of round 3, which was our short answer round, we had Sadler's Primary. They didn't attain any scores, so they're still at 20 points. ICCS, they got 20 points, so they are now at 55. Beach Allen Primary, they didn't score, so they're still at 25. Ivor Walters, they got 5 points, so they are now at 45. Joshua Obadiah got 10 points, so they are now at 50. Tyrrell Williams Primary, they got 15 points, so they are now at 45. Charleston Primary got 10 points, so they now have a total of 40 points. And Sandy Point Primary got 15 points, so they are now at 50 points.
Wow. Okay. Well, you heard, you see where you are, and you are going to have to work the magic in the final round. But we're going to take a break. So we will allow the scorers and the judges to make their adjustments, because this is the final round. It's a team round. And then in the meantime, we can just have some water in the meantime while we get ready for the final round.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor. The Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, CUNA or ECS, the Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the Park Hyatt St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts, Gideon Force Cooperative Society, the St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited, Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, Rock Lobster, Marshalls, SPACs. We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
And we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we start. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are one climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor. The Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited. The Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions. CUNA or ECS. The Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. The Park Hyatt St. Kitts. The St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited. The First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts. Gideon Post Cooperative Society. The St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited. The St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited. Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, Rock Lobster, Marshalls, SPACs. We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
That we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we start. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are. One climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor. The Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, CUNA or ECS, the Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the Park Hyatt St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts, Gideon Post Cooperative Society, the St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited, Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, Rock Lobster, Marshalls, SPACs. We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
And we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we start. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are one climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor. The Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, CUNA or ECS, the Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the Park Hyatt St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts, Gideon Force Cooperative Society, the St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited, Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited,
Rock Lobster, Marshalls, SPACs.
We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
And we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we start. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are one climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their
the teams were able to select the number for the scenario that they are going to respond to. And so we have the numbers here, and we are pretty much ready to go. Now you have to listen to these rules for this round. First of all, this is a team round, which means working together. So now you can talk. You have my permission to talk. So first of all, when I read your scenario, you can start writing after my first reading. Understand that? Good. Now, after I've read it the second time, you have 60 seconds to answer during that time. So after I've read it the second time, you have 1 minute to scribble your answer, discuss it, and then one of you will respond. Could be the first, could be the second. It's your choice. Understand? We have it? Everybody, good. Now in this round, I will not be telling you correct or not. That decision is going to be made by the judges. So all I will do is read you the question. Okay, so we have our markers. We have our numbers. And we are working together. And we are ready to go. Okay, here we go. Saddlers. You have scenario 4. So I'll read you scenario 4. Are we ready, Saddlers? Okay, here we go. Jackie and Judy are trying to understand how the line of credit works at First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Help them understand how the line of credit works. I'll repeat. You can start discussing and writing. Jackie and Judy are trying to understand how the line of credit works at First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Help them understand how the line of credit works.
Weird. A line of credit is you can use it at any time, pay back, and again borrowing from First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. And the maximum credit is 25,000, and however 1,000 is 1,000 is the credit or save. Oh Lord.
Judges? Judges? 3 points, the judges say. 3 points, okay? Not at this time. Okay, ICCS, do you have your number? Okay, good. Your question. You have number 12? Yes. Your scenario. Jim wants to open a business account with First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Brief him on what he needs to open the account. I repeat, Jim wants to open a business account with First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Brief him on what he needs to open the account.
Jim needs to present his business license, a letter stating his intentions to open the business, proof of address, 2 government-issued IDs, and at least $500 to purchase shares.
Judges? Oh, wow. What does that mean? All I'll say is, what brilliance. What brilliance. Okay, Beach Allen, your question. Do you have number 10? That's your question. Scenario. The registrar has cancelled the registration of the Healthy Hairdressing Cooperative Society. What steps must the registrar take to publish the cancellation of this society? I repeat, the registrar has cancelled the registration of the Healthy Hairdresser Cooperative Society. What steps must the registrar take to publish the cancellation of this society?
The registrar needs to publish the collection, the cancellation of the cooperative using the Gazette. He needs to ensure that
I know you're excited, audience. We cannot help them. Thank you for cooperating. Judges. The judges said to finish what is on your paper. Let the judges make the decision, please. Thank you.
Notice should include no less than 2 issues of a newspaper that circulated around St. Kitts and Nevis.
Judges? 3 points. The judges say 3 points. Charlestown. What number do you have, Charlestown? Ivor Walters. Yes, it's the Ivor, okay. There's a mistake here. So it's Ivor. And so then they have, so okay. What number do you have? Number 7. Okay. Your scenario? A board member for the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative has not been attending monthly meetings for 4 consecutive meetings and has not given an appropriate excuse. What measures should the board take to address this issue? I repeat, a board member of the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society has not been attending monthly meetings for 4 consecutive meetings and has not given an appropriate excuse. What measures should the board take to address this issue?
Section 89C states that if he or she ceases to Section 89C states that if he or she ceases to hold the office, Section 89C states that if he or she ceases to hold the office, they will be resigned or removed from the
seat.
What?
From the seat.
From the seat.
Then there will be a special general meeting. Section 89C states that if he or she ceases to hold the office, they will be resigned or removed from the seat. And there will be a special general meeting, and they will have to bring up what case happened, and that vacant can be filled at the meeting.
The judges say yes. You realize that's teamwork, eh? That's magic. That's magic. Excellent display of teamwork between them indeed. So they scored the maximum points. All right, so we go to Joshua Obadiah. What is your number?
5.
Number 5. Your question. Dexter celebrated his 18th birthday last week. He wants to become a member of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. As the member services officer explained to him, the documents he needs to bring to apply for the membership. I'll repeat. Dexter celebrated his 18th birthday last week. He wants to become a member of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. As the member services officer, you are to explain to him the documents he needs to bring to apply for membership.
Dexter needs 2 government-issued IDs, proof of address not more than 90 days, proof of income not more than 90 days, $500 worth of shares, and a completed application form.
Judges? Well, this is what you call brainy. You realize she was writing and he's speaking at the same time. So he did not even look at her notes. Excellent, excellent response.
Okay.
Maximum marks for that team. Okay. Tyrell Williams, what number do you have?
8. Number 8.
Number 8. Here we go. Your question. The St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society is planning its annual general meeting. Outline the document that should be served to the members, the timeline in which it should be served, and the details. I'll repeat. The St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society is planning its annual general meeting. Outline the document that should be served to the members, the timeline in which it should be served, and the details.
The chairperson must open the floor, and if there for election, and if there's more vacancies and nominations, election voting is done.
Judges?
But that was number 8.
The judges say no. The judges say no. So no points in this case. Okay? Okay, Charlestown, give me your number.
Number 11.
Number 11. Your scenario. The Liomega Agricultural Cooperative Society needs to increase its capital. Advise them of the ways their cooperative society can achieve this. I'll repeat. The Liomega Agricultural Cooperative Society needs to increase its capital. Advise them of the ways their cooperative society can achieve this.
The Liomega Agricultural Cooperative Society can have a membership drive to increase membership, ensure the annual purchase of shares for members, sales can be increased, collection of dues at general meetings.
Judges. The judges say yes. Maximum points? Maximum points. Excellent response. Ready? Yes. Okay. And that was Charlestown. Okay, so we go to Sandy Point. Sandy Point, what is your number? Number 13. Number 13. Michael is a young professional who wants to buy his first car. He has saved some money, but needs additional funds for the down payment. What financial product from the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union can help Michael achieve his goal? I repeat, Michael is a young professional who wants to buy his first car. He has saved some money, but needs additional funds for the down payment. What financial product from the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union can can help Michael achieve his goal?
Michael can go to the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union and apply for a Drive Your Dream auto loan. The St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union then meets with the dealership, pays them the money for the car, and in return, Michael then has to pay the credit union.
Three points, okay? Judges say 3 points. Okay? That's everyone covered. So we will hear from the scorers. Okay, the judges are asking the teacher or teachers of the Tyrrell Williams Primary School to just meet with them while the tallying is happening. So the teacher of the Tyrrell Williams Primary School, please come to the judges, meet with the judges before they give a final score.
She had an issue. She don't.
While they're sorting out that issue, I just want to let us know that we have a four-way tie for our top students. So we therefore have to break that four-way tie so we can get the first place student, the second place student, the third place student, and the fourth place student. But currently we have all 4 students with the same scores. And those students are ICCS, Kerry Ann Harris, Joshua Obadiah Williams, Laurencia Berry, Tyrrell Williams, Zanai Watson, and Sandy Point Primary, Desarian Harris. So those 4 students will be facing sudden death in tiebreakers.
The Department of Cooperatives acknowledges the following entities for their contribution to the success of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz. St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, or premium sponsor, the Ministry of Small Business Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Schools Apex Cooperative Society Limited, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions, CUNA or ECS, the Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the Park Hyatt St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Scenic Railway Limited, the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kittitian Hill Belmont Sanctuary Resorts, Gideon Force Cooperative Society, the St. Kitts Agro-Processors Cooperative Society Limited, the St. Kitts Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited, Alfredo's, Sweet Cane, Kumar's, TDC, the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union Limited, The Cable, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Warner's One Stop, Odvid Solutions, Flow, St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society Limited,
Rock Lobster, Marshalls, Spax.
We would also like to acknowledge all committee members, the Ministry of Education, and all officials. Thank you.
His partner, Janicia Libert, 15 points. For Charleston Primary, we have Ivangia Week. She had 20 points, and her partner also got 20 points. Chelsea, which is Chelsea, she also got 20 points. And then for Sandy Point Primary, we know Desarian Harris. He had a perfect score of 30 points. And his partner, Joshua Challenger, 20 points. So again, we must have that tiebreaker for our top students so we can give them their deserved awards.
Thank you very much, school. Okay, judges, are we finished? Okay. It's getting heated in here. Okay, we need some tiebreakers.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you will guide me as to...
ICCS, Keriana.
So the first question will go towards the individual highest scorer.
All of them were perfect scores, so they have to do a tiebreak for that.
Okay, so who are the persons we are going to be looking at?
ICCS, Keriana. Joshua Obadiah Williams, Laurencia. Tyrell Williams, Zanai. And Sandy Point Primary, Desarian.
Okay, so it's ICCS.
Keriana. Joshua Obadiah Williams, Laurencia. Tyrell Williams, Zanai. And Sandy Point Primary, Desarian.
Okay, so we are going to break the tie.
Yes.
All right. Kaviana, we start with you. Here we go. Your question. Name 3 loan products available at the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. Name 3 loan products available at the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union.
Traveler loan, business loan, working student loan.
I'm at number 26. Could you repeat the answers, Kaviana?
Traveler loan, working student loan, business loan.
That is correct. Next question goes to Laurencia, Joshua Obadiah. Your question, which cooperative is the largest in the Federation and how many members does it have? I repeat, which question is the largest in the Federation, which cooperative is the largest in the Federation and how many members does it have?
St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. And it has over 20,000 members.
Judges? Correct. The next person is Zanai. Your question. Name a corporate entity that has collaborated with one of the non-financial cooperatives. Name a corporate entity that has collaborated with one of the non-financial cooperatives.
The Cable and Court.
Correct. And Desarian, your question? Give the names of 2 farmers' cooperative societies in St. Kitts and Nevis that produce vegetables and fruits. Give the names of 2 farmers' cooperative societies in St. Kitts and in Nevis that produce vegetables and fruits.
Nyamega Agricultural Cooperative Society and Gideon Falls Agricultural Cooperative Society.
Correct. No, this tiebreaker needs a tiebreaker. So okay. Now, as I said, this tiebreaker needs a tiebreaker, so now we have to take it to another level. So here we go. Now listen to these instructions now. You will have to write your answers. So I hope you have enough paper. You have paper and you have your marker. The 4 of you, you will have to write your answers.
No, give me a clean paper.
You have 90 seconds to answer these questions. It's not a group. It's the individuals. The same four persons who I called before, Kaviana, Who was the other person? Laurencia, Zanai, and Desarian. Just the four of you. Okay? No help from your colleagues. No help from your teachers in the audience. No help from anybody. It's all you now. Here we go. The question: what is the service to members principle of credit unions? Explain. What is the service to members principle of credit unions? Explain. Write your answer. Yes, it's all of you answer the same question, yes. What is the service to members principle of credit unions? Explain. This is what we call a super tiebreaker. It's a little harder than normal. Judges, they are saying that they don't understand the question.
Okay, change the question. Change it.
Okay, let me.
Yes. Choose number one question.
Okay. The same question. Okay. The judges have instructed me to go to question 3. Let's see how that goes. Okay, listen to this one. So we will pass on that one. Listen to this question. Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society is having an election of board members at the annual general meeting. Briefly explain how the election process works. Gideon Force Agricultural Cooperative Society is having an election of board members at their annual general meeting. Briefly explain how the election process works. Your friends cannot help you. Your team member cannot help you. Time. Okay. So we will read the answers. Put your markers down. No more writing. The bell has gone. Now let's hear what you have. Let's start with Keriana. Hold it up so we can see. Okay. Go ahead.
The chairperson for the election will open the floor for the nomination. Each nomination must be seconded before it can be recorded. Then the member can move the nomination cease, after which they have at least the number of nominations to vacancies, which this too also has to be seconded. If there is more nominees than vacancies, voting is done. Elected board members then meet seven days after to discuss the position of the board members and with the time period in which they would serve.
Hold your decision, judges. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Just let take up each person paper and go with it now. It make more sense. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it as well. Tiebreakers tend to be antsy, you know. You know, it's always something, especially for the big prize that they're going to get. I feel you. Okay, so the judges will deliberate what they see there. And this will determine the individual winner. I prefer to be a moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this lull, but this is going to prevent calls tomorrow.
Okay. From the answers that were given, there were 4 persons answering. 2 have been eliminated, and 2 are still tied. Sandy Point and ICC, they are still tied. So we still have to break the tie.
They just got the news outside there. Okay, judges. So we have to break the tie between 2 students, Sandy Point and ICCS. Let's deal with the first 2 first. Okay, are you ready? Okay. When the judges summon you, you know something is going on there, right? It means that we have some real intelligent and gifted children here. That's what it means. That's how I see it. They are sharp as a tack, brainy as Einstein. They're exceptionally clever, and I'm very proud of you, young people. So, we have the 3rd place already, because it would have been the 3rd and the 4th person. So we have the 3rd place, we have the 2nd place. I now have to determine the 1st place and the 2nd place. So we have 1 answer. So we have 3rd and 4th. So I now need 1st and 2nd. So here I go. So it will be between Miss ICCS and Sandy Point. Let's go. Let's listen to the questions. You are writing, yes. Ready? Here we go. The Supervisory Committee of the Police Cooperative Credit Union is meeting for the first time after the AGM. Explain to the members of the committee what is expected of them in their new role. Give 4 expectations. I'll repeat. The Supervisory Committee of the Police Cooperative Credit Union is meeting for the first time after the AGM. Explain to the members of the committee what is expected of them in their new role. Give 4 expectations. Give them time to concentrate. Some serious writing is going on here. Pages are flying off like chronicles. Time, and it's time to submit the theses. And we will wait, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But the judges have declared that it's a tie. They both got the same score for that question. So we have to give another question. Did you see how many pages those young children sent up? So, wow. Let's go, young people, the two of you again. Man, you are certainly quick on the uptake. Let's go, same two. Keriana and Desarian, your questions. So we are breaking the tie with the next question. Listen, I'm on page 24, question 31. Follow me, judges. Follow me, judges. Name 4 past registrars of the Department of Cooperatives. Name 4 past registrars of the Department of Cooperatives. Time. Judges, collect the answers, please. I expect we're going to have a winner in this round. We must have a winner. And we have a winner. I told you. I told you. I think the judges need a judge. I'm starting to feel so. And we have a winner indeed. Finally, yes, we do.
First place is the representative. Second place, Kariana Harris. First place, Desarian.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The most outstanding individual contestant was Mr. Desarian Harris of the Sandy Point Primary School. And the second place goes to Keriana Harris, who did an exceptional job. An exceptional job, Keriana. Very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Wonderful, brilliant, clever, talented, quick-witted, super smart, outstanding students we have here in St. Kitts Nevis. Excellent job, excellent job.
We must continue that Zanai of T. Williams is third, and Lawrencia Berry of Joshua Obadiah is fourth.
And the fourth is Lawrencia Berry from Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. Excellent.
Lawrencia.
Okay, with that being said, could we now have the final scores?
Final scores. Our top 4 students. First place, Desarian Harris, Sandy Point Primary, 47 points. Second place, Keriana Harris, ICCS, 46 points. Third place, Zanai Watson, Tyrrell Williams, 36 points. And fourth place, Lawrencia Berry, Joshua Obadiah Williams, 35 points. Those are our top students, our top 4 students. And with our schools, First, okay, we don't call all of them, okay.
I don't have to call it.
Just the fourth, okay, just the top 4. Our schools, fourth place, Ivor Walters with 50 points. Third place, Sandy Point Primary, 53 points. Second place, Joshua Obadiah Williams, 55 points. And our first place and champion for the 2024 Cooperative Quiz Competition, Immaculate Conception Catholic School with 60 points, 60 points.
Excellent, excellent indeed. Tears of joy, Keriana, tears of joy, tears of joy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, do we have any more points to declare? That, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the quiz, with our champions being the ICCS for 2024. I have to extend a personal congratulations to all the students. Let's hear it for the students. Come on, let's hear it for the young people. Excellent. They are intelligent and you are gifted. You have sharp minds, you're brainy, you're super smart. You are all accomplished. And in my books, you are all winners. Congratulations to you. Very good job. A very good competition. Okay, I will now take my seat and allow the chair to take the podium. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for a good evening.
A round of applause for our moderator extraordinaire. Wonderfully done. We thank you so much. You made our children comfortable. You did a wonderful job. All right, we are at the end of tonight's quiz. Can we get a round of applause for all of our children, all of our participants? Okay, so we've come to that point where we will award prizes to each of you for the great work that you've done. We've been here for a long time. I already told you welcome. It's time to tell you goodbye, so I won't give you any long speech. But I know that there are a few persons here who are very proud of all of you and proud of the work that has been done to get us to this point. So we'll give them a chance to share that with you. And the first person I'm going to call on is the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Small Business, Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives, Ms. Delween Taylor. Let's welcome her, please.
Well, 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 watch a quiz. Tiebreaker after tiebreaker after tiebreaker. The kids did exceptionally well. All of you, congratulations. Give them a round of applause yet again. It is indeed a pleasure to stand before you today as we conclude the 6th staging of the St. Kitts Nevis Cooperative League and the Department of Cooperative Primary School Quiz Finals. What a remarkable event indeed. Allow me to extend heartfelt congratulations to all involved. We've witnessed an impressive display of knowledge, teamwork, and commitment for our students, organizers, and supporters. Today we celebrate much more than a quiz. We celebrate teamwork, the cornerstone of cooperatives. Each school today was presented by a team, and the championship was claimed by the school, the Catholic Conception Immaculate, the Immaculate Conception Catholic School, and the top student, Desarian Harris. This is precisely what cooperatives is all about, working together for shared success. Our children demonstrated their principle beautifully, and I encourage every cooperative here present today to carry back the lessons to your organizations. I want to acknowledge the exceptional teamwork behind the scenes that made this event possible. The St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League, with its generous sponsorship, provided the foundation. The Department of Cooperative and the staff of the Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, with their tireless efforts, spearheaded the planning and execution. And let's not forget the committee that brought together representatives from across the cooperative sector, from the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions to the local producer cooperatives. This collaborative effort is a testament to the power of teamwork and dedication. To the Ministry of Education, I urge you to continue partnering with the Department of Cooperative to host this annual event. Initiatives like this quiz play a critical role in promoting cooperatives amongst our youth, helping to secure the future for this vital sector. Our work with junior savers cooperatives in school, through school banking, it's already laying the foundation. By fostering thrive, responsibility, and continuity, we are ensuring the youths are prepared to transition seamlessly into a wider cooperative movement. To the students who participated today, you are all winners. Your hard work and enthusiasm has made us very, very, very proud. To the champions and top performers, again, ICCS and Mr. Harris from Sandy Point, you made us extremely proud. To the sponsors, organizers, and volunteers, thank you for making this event a resounding success. This quiz has earned its place as the quiz of the choice in the Federation, not only because of the high standards of competition, but also because of the unmatched rewards. The prizes include championship trophy, cash prizes, school supplies, laptops, tablets, and credit unions account reflect the commitment of our sponsors and organizers to support our students and the schools. In closing, let us give a round of applause yet again to everyone who contributed to this incredible event, the Department of Cooperative, the St. Kitts and Nevis Credit Union, the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League. Long live the #1 primary school quiz in St. Kitts and Nevis.
We thank the Permanent Secretary for delivering those remarks. And children, I hope you recognize how many persons and institutions came together to make this possible. That shows how important you are and how cherished you are. At this point, we will invite a representative of the main sponsor, the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Limited, to give us brief remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm from the League, St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League representative. I must apologize, however, for my president. He had some extra errands to do, so he's not able to be here tonight. This evening, I just want to say congratulations to Sandy Point, to ICCS, and to every single child who represents each school, each zone. You all are winners in your right, okay? Be proud because you have made it thus far, okay? It is an honor to join you today for the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League's Quiz Finals, a celebration of knowledge, teamwork, and the spirit of cooperation. Today marks a significant milestone in our ongoing effort to equip our future leaders with the knowledge of the cooperative sector, a sector that has been and will continue to be foundational to the development of our nation. The cooperative movement has a rich history in St. Kitts and Nevis, and events like this quiz serve as a platform to promote academic excellence and foster a deeper understanding of the role cooperatives play in our society. The cooperative model has contributed greatly to the Federation's social and economic landscape, providing opportunities for collective growth, financial security, and shared prosperity. This quiz competition, initiated by the Department of Cooperatives in partnership with the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League, has become a key part of our educational strategy to promote financial literacy on cooperative values. The quiz is part of a broader effort to engage young people in understanding the power of cooperatives, and it is in alignment with the League's commitment to shaping future leaders who are knowledgeable about both the cooperative sector and the importance of sound financial management. As the apex body of the credit unions and cooperatives in the credit union, the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League has a pivotal role to play in this process. The League's board of directors, who are drawn from our 4 credit unions in St. Kitts and Nevis, they include Police Credit Union, First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, and the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, are committed to advancing the cooperative movement and promoting financial literacy throughout the Federation. I encourage all present to visit these credit unions and inquire about how you can open an account, start saving, and become part of the cooperative family. As we look to the future, it is clear that the next generation of leaders must be well-versed in principles of cooperation and financial responsibility. That's why events like these, of this nature, are so critical, as they not only help instill knowledge about cooperatives, but also encourage critical thinking and teamwork. We will not rest in our laurels, and I am happy to announce that the League and the Department of Cooperatives are in discussion with the Ministry of Education to establish junior producer cooperatives in the high schools, which will help young people develop entrepreneurial skills and practical knowledge in running cooperatives. This initiative aims to harness local agricultural products, such as fruits and vegetables that often go to waste, and turn them into viable business ventures, and has the potential to create jobs, strengthen the financial sector, and contribute to social security. It is an exciting development that we hope will bear fruits that will inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs and cooperative leaders. Let us, on behalf of the St. Kitts Nevis National Cooperative League, acknowledge this year's winners. The first place, the Sandy Point Primary School. The top student, the Sandy Point Primary. The second, Immaculate Conception. And the third, Tyrrell Williams Primary School. Your accomplishments are truly impressive, and you indeed have to set a high standard for this year's competition you have. I encourage all of you here today to continue striving for excellence. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to all of the participants, teachers, volunteers, and of course the Director of Cooperatives and her staff who worked tirelessly in making this competition possible. Your dedication in promoting the cooperative spirit is truly commendable. To all the students here today, whether you are competing or supporting, remember that knowledge is a powerful tool. And through events like this, you are laying the groundwork for a brighter future. Again, I congratulate today's winners and trust that the event continue to inspire you to embrace the values of cooperation, teamwork, and financial literacy. Together, we can build a stronger, more prosperous nation grounded in cooperative principles that have served us well for so many years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we extend gratitude to the League, the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League, for their generous sponsorship. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost to the time to present the awards. Allow me first, though, to call on the representative from the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Janelle Williams-Jacobs, to give us brief remarks.
Good evening, everyone. I dare say from this afternoon into this evening, we have seen an excellent display of knowledge and recollection of information. Can we give this, our nation's children, a round of applause? I think they deserve a bigger round of applause than that. I am extremely proud of all of you. Extremely, extremely proud. And I know the parents are even, they are glowing because you're all stars. Mr. Harris, I know Principal Devon Harris yes, he's on a high right now. He's with school. He's from Sandy Point, but Principal Devon Harris is very proud of his son. All right, so congratulations to all of you, to the winning school, ICCS, congratulations. And all of you, you have done well. Okay, so you're all stars, all stars. So please don't forget that, you're all stars. The Ministry of Education has a long-serving partnership with the Department of Cooperatives, and it's a partnership that we intend to mold and keep. I work closely with Mrs. Allen, and it's a pleasure working with her. She calls me all the time as I am the representative from the ministry who works along with this quiz. And from the time I was involved in the planning of the quiz, I put some things to Mrs. Allen, and she willingly took them. Because for me, I believe that when children go into something that everybody should get, and I am happy that the Department of Cooperatives and all the other cooperatives were able to put their heads together and give willingly. So we truly appreciate that. So thank you to all the cooperatives. Please clap yourself. That is something good. Okay, so we are happy that you are partnering with us as the Ministry of Education and giving back to the schools, giving back to the community. So please continue in this regard. We welcome it. So therefore, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, I say thank you. And as I said, we look forward for the continued partnership with the cooperatives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Williams-Jacobs, and please extend our gratitude to your ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, the children did not just get here this evening. They participated in preliminary rounds of the competition. And so there were 4 zones. We had the East Zone, the West Zone, the Bastia Zone, and the Nevis Zone. So they got here because they were able to defeat their competitors in the various zones. So I think that alone deserves a very big round of applause. So at this time, I'm going to invite Miss Erla Allen, Mrs. Erla Clark Allen, rather, the Registrar of Cooperatives, to assist with the presentation of awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and oh, what an evening. I am so happy, and I am very happy for something in particular. This quiz was well fought. And the reason why the quiz was well fought is because we have some exceptional prizes for our winners. Not only do we have exceptional prizes for our winners, we have for our schools, we have for all of the teachers who worked along with these students. They should be commended, and each school will not walk away empty-handed. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again for these students. Now, I have a very small staff, and while they are organizing themselves to get this executed, I wish to call all participating students. We're going to first start with the Sadler's Primary School, and we're going to ask the minister, we're going to ask the permanent secretary, we're going to ask the representative from the league and the representative from the Ministry of Education to come forward. So you're going to take your pictures right here. So each participating student will get a participating trophy, a gift basket, a $100 gift voucher from National Bank, a $50 gift voucher from Schools Apex. Put your hands together, first of all, for Zalika Nolan and Zanik Taylor of the Sadlers Primary School. Next, we'll call on the Immaculate Conception. Put your hands together for Immaculate. These gift bags that you see here, they are being sponsored, some of them by the First Federal Cooperative Credit Union, by the Police Cooperative Credit Union, and by TDC. Let's have the Beach Allen Primary. Come on, ladies. Charlestown Primary, make your way down. Sorry, that should be Ivor Walters. Joshua Obadiah, you are next. Miss Laurencia Berry and Asha Daniel. Tyrell Williams. Special commendation to Tyrell Williams. I think this is a first time after a long time since they have actually participated. And I want to congratulate Tyrell Williams. Zanae Watson and Jonica Leiber. Janicia. Primary, make your way down, please. Charlestown Primary. Ivandria Weeks and Chelsea Lakram. The Sandy Point Primary School. Desarian Harris and Joshua Challenger. Okay, can I call all of the teachers
who participated, all of the teachers of all of the schools, and can I ask Mr. Sidney Newton to join us, and Ms. Shermel Woods, can you please join us? All of the teachers of the participating schools. Stay here. Mm-hmm. All of the teachers. So we have teachers from Sadler's Primary. ICCS, can you just raise your hand so that we can see who you are? ICCS. Beach Allen. Ivor Walters. Joshua Obadiah. Tyrrell Williams. Charlestown Primary. Sandy Point Primary. And each of these schools, they representing the schools, those 8 schools. And each school will get a gift package of chalk, manila paper, 1 pack, when I say 1 pack, 1 box of copy paper, 1 case of copy paper, toilet paper, markers, erasers, the whole lot. They were too heavy, so we couldn't bring them. But teachers, congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, teachers. We're going to call on you one more time. But first, let us call our zonal winners. For the East Zone, Sadler's Primary. For the East Zone, come and collect your trophy, please. Sadler's Primary. The zonal winner for the West Zone was Sandy Point Primary. The zonal winner for the Bastia Zone was the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. And for Nevis, it was the Ivor Walters Primary School. Have 2 special awards. They were given to 2 individuals, the top students, the perfect scorers in the preliminary zone of the quiz. I first call on Ileana Zephyrine of the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. She was the top, sorry, Beach Allen, sorry. And we have a special gift, and I hope she's in the audience. Curvisha Phipps of the Halliday Smith Primary School. Put your hands together for Curvisha. Although the Halliday Smith did not make it, she was a top performer. Perfect scores. All right, so now we are down to the individual positions. The third placed student, in fact, because we had such a great tie, we had to have a fourth place winner. So, we are going to call on the fourth place winner, which is the Ivor Walters Primary School. Can you step forward? Now they are going to, the two students, we have put together 2 vouchers for them from TDC, 2 vouchers for them from Kumar's, and 2 vouchers from the Police Cooperative Credit Union. Ivor Walters got the 4th place as the top school. So we are going to we awarded each of the students. Now the 3rd place student, school, no, sorry, we are giving the individual positions now. The individual positions. So, Ivor Walters was 4th place with 50 points. The school. We have a special 4th place prize for the 4th place student. Yes. So the 4th place prize for the top student came from the Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. And the 4th place, Laurencia Berry. And Laurencia Berry will receive $200 for a startup account from the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union. So let us go to our 3rd place student. Our 3rd placed student was Zanai Watson of the Tyrrell Williams Primary School. The 3rd place student, Zanai Watson. And the youngest one, I'm told. So what did Zanai get? Zanai will get $700 account startup at the Police Cooperative Credit Union. The third place, $700 startup account from the Police Cooperative Credit Union. Zanai will also get 1 month free internet from the cable. Zanai will also get $100 voucher from Sweet Cane. Zanai will also get $100 from the St. Kitts Agro Processors. Zanai will also get $100 from the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. We will now look at our second place student. Our second place student was Kariana Harris of the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. And Kariana will get one tablet, 1 month free internet service from the cable. She will get a rock lobster lunch for 2. She will also get $150 from the Gideon Force Cooperative Society and the Beekeepers Cooperative Society. Zanai will also get, Kariana. Zanai got a lot. She will also get $200 towards a saving account from the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. And she will also get $100 from the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society. Wow. Well, the first place student certainly made his way down. What will he get? He will get 1 HP laptop. He will get 1 month free service from the cable. He will get 1 scenic railway tour. He will get a fine dining experience at Marshall's for $300. He will get lunch for 2 at Rock Lobster. He will get Gideon Force cash prize of $200. He will also get $100 donated by the St. Kitts Farmers Cooperative Society. And he will also get a First Federal Savings account of $250. And we have a special prize. Last year, if most of you were here, you would remember Audrey Brown. She won from Nevis. She was the top student. And her parents have so been enjoying this quiz that they have decided that they will be giving $200 to the top placed winner. Put your hands together again for Desarian Harris. Take all your pictures.